Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh and salam sejahtera. I'm Siti Salwani binti Abdullah and together with three other researchers, Zulkifli Mukhtar, Azwan Abdullah, as well as Ahmad Ridwan Abdullah. We are from University Malaysia Kelantan, and I will present on crowdfunding as a new alternative of fundraising for entrepreneurship activities in higher education institutions. Alright, why we conduct this study? It is because of lack of financial resources among student business venture, because of the student basically do not have creditworthiness, and it is also because of high level of knowledge gap between student and parties that provide capital, and it is due to the knowledge gap between the one that have business ventures and then the one that between the one that want to give support or invest in a student business venture. Alright, and then why crowdfunding? Crowdfunding serves as a new alternate entrepreneurial finance tool that enables entrepreneurs to access capital more easily as compared to a traditional way of financing, such as bank loan, venture capital, angel investor, seed funding, and even grant. But the thing is, entrepreneurs need funds for sustaining and expanding their business ventures, so that the crowdfunding is a new alternative of financing for the student business ventures, right? And because of that, we wanted to examine a new source of financing for student business ventures in Malaysian higher education institutions, because we know that universities in Malaysia need to achieve certain target that set by the ministry to produce student entrepreneurs. But at the meantime, the government funds has been reduced, and consequently, the students' business venture seeks for other alternative of financing, that is crowdfunding. Therefore, crowdfunding is one of the best option to the student business ventures. Okay, how? This study conducted by identifying the main activities of crowdfunding for entrepreneurship education in Malaysian higher education institutions by examining two activity of crowdfunding. It is called as crowdfunding activity continuum, that consists of pre-crowdfunding activity and post-crowdfunding activity. The study conducted by using a qualitative study with a semi-structured interview, 5 case studies, and using a thematic analysis, 5-phase cycle of data analysis. Okay, and for the result and conclusion, the crowdfunding activities can be clearly understood by an explanation based on the two levels of crowdfunding continuum, which are pre-crowdfunding and post-crowdfunding. In order to understand further the two levels of the crowdfunding continuum, referred to the figure above, the study demonstrates the 5 phases of crowdfunding implementation for the two levels of crowdfunding, that is that are pre-crowdfunding and post-crowdfunding in every higher education institutions. The 5 phases shows the integration of how higher education institutions create capabilities or potential to use crowdfunding as a new alternative source of financing, as well as to improve the students' entrepreneurial skill sets through crowdfunding in entrepreneurship education. The first phase is continuous practice in implementing crowdfunding. The second one is to embrace the use of crowdfunding and nurture it as the culture for the institution. And the third one is build a strong organizational structure and support the use of crowdfunding as a new alternative source of financing. And the fourth one is continuous reviews on current practices, and last but not least is a continuous monitoring on each level of organizational hierarchy. These two crowdfunding activity continuum are very crucial because it is important to ensure that the successfulness of implementation of crowdfunding in the context of higher education institutions. Thank you for listening, and thank you so much.